2.3. There are sets of 7 things which have been perfectly proclaimed by the Lord. 1. 7 Aryan treasures. Faith, morality, sense of shame, a fear of wrongdoing, learning or hearing the Dhamma, and then renunciation and wisdom. Number 2, 7 factors of enlightenment, the Bojjhangas. Mindfulness, investigation of Dhamma, energy, delight, tranquility, concentration and equanimity. 3, 7 requisites of concentration, right view, right thoughts, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort and right mindfulness. If you practice these 7 factors of the Noble Eightfold Path, then it will lead you to the 8th factor of the Noble Eightfold Path, which is right concentration. 4, 7 wrong practices. Here a monk lacks faith, lacks sense of shame, lacks fear of wrongdoing, has little learning, is slack, is unmindful, and lacks wisdom. Number 5, 7 Saddhamma, let's say 7 good states. Here a monk has faith, sense of shame and fear of wrongdoing, has much learning, has aroused vigor or energetic effort, has established mindfulness and possesses wisdom. Number 6, 7 qualities of a true man, that means an Arya. Here a monk is a knower of the Dhamma, of meanings, of self, of moderation, of the right time, of groups, of persons. 7 kinds, 7 grounds for commendation, for praising him. Here a monk is keenly anxious, A, to undertake the training and wants to persist in this. B, to make a close study of the Dhamma. C, to get rid of desires. D, to find solitude or seclusion. E, to arouse energy. F, to develop mindfulness and discrimination. G, to develop penetrative insight. 8, 7 perceptions. Perception of impermanence, of no self or non-self, of foulness or unattractiveness, of danger, of abandonment, of dispassion, of cessation. 9, 7 powers of faith, energy, moral shame, moral dread, mindfulness, concentration and wisdom. 10, 7 stations of consciousness, beings. A, different in body and different in perception. B, different in body and alike in perception. C, alike in body and different in perception. D, alike in body and alike in perception. E, who have attained to the sphere of infinite space. F, of infinite consciousness. G, of no thingness. 11, 7 persons worthy of offerings. The both ways liberated, the wisdom liberated, the body witness, the vision attainer, the faith liberated, the Dhamma devotee, the faith devotee. Stop here for a moment. These are the 7 types of Aryans mentioned in the Majjhima Nikaya number 70, Kittagiri Sutta. And the first, the both ways liberated, is also called liberated by mind. And the second one, wisdom liberated or liberated by wisdom. These 2 are Arahants. And then the body witness, Kaya Sakhin. And then the faith attainer, Ditthipata. The faith liberated, Saddha Vimutta. Can be either the second fruit, third fruit or 4th path attainer, according to the Anguttara Nikaya 3.21. But the commentary says different. The last 2, Dhamma devotee and faith devotee, refers to the first path attainer, Dhammanusarin and Saddhanusarin. Number 12, 7 latent proclivities or tendencies, sensuous greed or sensual desire, resentment, views, doubt, conceit, craving for becoming and ignorance. 13, 7 fetters, complacence, resentment, and then the balance as in number 12. 14. 7 rules for the pacification and settlement of disputed questions that have been raised. This one concerning monks only. Disputes in the Sangha are to be settled by these 7 ways. Proceedings face to face. That means in the presence of that person. B. Recollection. C. Mental derangement. D. Confession. E. Majority verdict. F. Habitual bad character. G. Covering over with grass. Just talk a bit on this. The first one, A. If you accuse a monk of some offense, for example, then you have to settle this face to face with him in his presence. You cannot discuss his fault if he's not around. You have to call him in front of the Sangha and then question him face to face. B is about the Arahant. If somebody accuses an Arahant of a fault, then you can see that the Arahant has recollection or sati or mindfulness 24 hours a day. So Arahant is incapable of any fault. C, a mental derangement. Suppose a monk, he is mentally deranged. Then if he does something wrong, then the Sangha can say he cannot be faulted because he is deranged. D, confession. That means if somebody does break a minor precept, he has to confess it to another monk. E, majority verdict. If the Sangha cannot agree on something, then after much proceedings, they still cannot agree, then they have to take the majority verdict, that means take a vote. And then F, habitual bad character. If a monk is known to habitually break the precept or something, then you can cite this, that his character is like this. Then can give him 3 warnings, and if he still does not change, then we can. There's a precept in the Sangha Disesa where you can use against this monk. And G, covering over with grass. This is sometimes a dispute between 2 Sanghas, 2 groups of monks. Is a big thing because when 2 Sangha is split into 2, this is a schism of the Sangha. It's a very serious thing. The monk who causes the schism of the Sangha, for the Sangha to split into 2 groups, can go to hell. So after much quarreling and all that, and they still cannot settle it, then they have to decide to cover over with grass. Forget about it. Don't quarrel anymore. These are sets of 7 things which were perfectly proclaimed by the Lord. So we should all recite them together for the benefit, welfare and happiness of devas and humans.